Hello everyone, welcome to Trade Brains. So today we have Nifty and Banknifty chart open here. So let us analyze what happened today in the market and what we thought and what can happen tomorrow in the market. Okay, so be very focused about what the important points which I am saying. Okay, so yesterday in Banknifty we have discussed this particular range, right? So anywhere if market was opening around this particular range and crossing this particular high, right, we can get a target easily of this particular levels, right? We discussed this, but today the market opened exactly below this particular trend line, right, this particular range. So immediately if you see, it came for a sell-off, right? It came for a huge sell-off just in like 15 minutes, in 30 minutes to 15 minutes candle, it touched the support. Okay, this particular area. So very good profits you would have made if you just see a gap down opening in Bank Nifty from this range. Okay, so now what is the next range if you see? So if you see the last 15 minutes of few candles, market continuously in Bank Nifty, it continuously halted in this particular range. It opened gap down, right, but it could not like break this particular support and fall down, right? It started halting in this particular range, right? So in coming days, that is tomorrow, what can happen is Bank Nifty is totally ranging in this particular area. So any 5 minutes candle, okay, if it is closing above this particular range or below this particular range, we can get a huge momentum, okay, because expiry is near, okay, and during the expiry we can get, after the expiry we can get a good momentum after the expiry, in the sense on the expiry day after 12:30, okay, or before that also we can get it. So what will be our view? This is the particular range that you have to mark in Bank Nifty, okay, this particular range. If Bank Nifty crosses this particular high, okay, with a 5 minutes candle, okay, you can long on Bank Nifty keeping the low as this particular area, okay, this particular area. You can long here and it can come and retrace and move this particular area, okay. What is the next trade you will be getting? Obviously, if the market is opening here below this particular range, okay, and a 5 minutes candle, you can short the market, okay, like this. You can short the markets. It can come down easily. So then also your stop loss will be here, okay, so this particular area. So this Bank Nifty trade, you will get a very good profit if you just wait and have a patience, because on top also we are getting a good momentum. And if we see the previous candles, what is the support? If you see, the support is here, right, in this particular area. So if the sell-off comes from either here, it can come to this area, and if the buying comes, it can go to this particular area, okay. This is very clear. This particular range plays very important role in Bank Nifty. Go to 15 minutes chart and mark this particular range. This is how you should trade in Bank Nifty tomorrow, okay, before the expiry, if you are a positional player or an intraday, whatever, right? So just let us look at Nifty chart. So if we just come to Nifty's chart, if you just see here in Nifty's chart, Nifty is little bit bullish than Bank Nifty. And today let us understand one particular thing. When the market fell down today, right, everyone started planning to buy in this particular area, okay. But I clearly recommend one thing, okay, just remember this important points. It is applicable for all stocks, it is applicable for all indexes, okay. When a particular price falls, okay, and gives a pullback, we should never enter in this particular pullback, okay. If we want to do long in that particular stock or index, we should never ever enter in this particular first pullback, okay. What we have to do, we have to wait for a second pullback. What is the second pullback? This particular area, okay, that is the immediate pullback, okay. There if we long, we can get a easy good target, and that is where the W pattern gets into the picture, okay. So if you see today's price action in Nifty, it was very clear, okay. Market came down and everyone started like to buy it, okay, this particular area. But it is a strict rule, you should not buy at the first pullback. So because if the pullback is there and it can continue, right, this particular area, it can just continue over here, so that you will obviously not want, right. So just follow these particular rules. When a particular price or an index come down and it gives a pullback, in the first entry we should not enter, okay. In the second one, okay, when it gives a retracement, see from rejection. So as soon as it gets a rejection, you can get a green candle, you can long on that particular stock. So the price action was simple. In first pullback, we should not buy. In the second one, we have to buy if a green candle is formed. And if you see in this particular, it is formed and now it is started moving, okay. As soon as it crosses this, it started moving here. So in Nifty, it's near to almost all time high if you see this particular area. So you will not be getting very good trades in Nifty because it is already running in long in a lifetime high. So just avoid Nifty. I would rather recommend you to go for Bank Nifty, which we had already shown. Okay, so in Bank Nifty, this particular range, if it breaks upside or downside, you'll get a very good trade on buy on sell side both. Okay.